All right, welcome back to our live stream. We got cut off there for a second. So if you're watching this, this might be the second part of the previous live stream that we did. So if you mess out the first part, we talked about how important it is to build the asset column. But the good thing is that we didn't get into the article yet. So I'm going to dive now into that, which will emphasize on that topic, which is building our asset column and how important it is to focus on that rather than our income column, because majority of people have their attention on the income column. So the only way that they can figure out how to build that income column is by having a job that pays them money. And so if you're spending time making money at a job, then you have no time to really make true wealth. You have no time to make money. Sometimes you can build the site business, and that business will take over. And I suggest you that if you're in that position, then go ahead and do it. You can invest part of your time of the day into building your digital business, which wouldn't take you very long to do. We show you how to create an ad in less than 5 minutes. We show you how to choose a product from clickbank.com and how we can launch that product and begin to create direct sales on autopilot when we're sleeping, when we're not even doing anything. We just launch the ad, and all we're doing is connecting the end user with the provider, and we're getting a commission. And if it's a subscription product, then we get a residual income or passive income over and over again. And if those sales are coming in, even if it's one-time purchase, they're direct sales, right? So if we're getting 10 sales per day, then that is converting into passive income. If we're getting 10 sales a day, and our profit is really very high, right? Because we're spending maybe, a little percentage on the ads, and we can increase the ads because at the end of the day, it's getting paid by the customers that are buying our products that we're offering. So, but the point is that we can access all of these tools right now. If you have internet, if you have a smart device, okay, then you can position yourself to sell digital products, other people's products. You don't need to touch any products. So it's just an amazing time to take advantage of these opportunities, because you can truly create true wealth and total freedom. And then from there, you can have the security that you're looking for regarding financing. But if you're focusing on security, you're going to lose your freedom, because the more security you focus on, the less freedom you have. Think about it. If you're working at a job that requires you to be there certain amount of hours, and you have this high paying job, you have a lot of responsibility, you have to be there. You're working in somebody else's asset. Okay, somebody else is enjoying their time, whoever owns that company. And if you love that job, then that is awesome, because we also need great employees. We need people that love their job. And if that's your purpose in life, yes, but you also need to learn how to invest. So even that person that loves their job, I still encourage you to go ahead and invest in your financial education, whether it's taking a course on maybe real estate, if that's what you're interested in starting to invest in, right? There are 5 different asset classes that exist: real estate, business, crypto, paper assets, commodities. Those are the 5 asset classes that exist. So choose one to invest in. If you're never investing in any of them, we have digital courses here. We have the how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. Get started right now. Click the link in the description. You access the ebook and also the digital course that comes with additional assets, as you can see here on our screen. Just click on it and you'll be able to purchase that and have access to these assets that we have right now in this curriculum at the moment. And the more assets we add in this digital course, we will increase the price. However, you will be grandfathered in. So take massive action, because it's a great opportunity and an investment at the end of the day, because we will be adding more assets into that digital course. Exclusive interviews with wealthy entrepreneurs, emphasizing on the topic of that volume. We have more resources and tools that we're going to be adding, because everything is evolving. So we want to keep that updated as much as possible. And Master Investor, our community keeps Master Investor working, you see, because we're not creating employees here. We're creating true leaders, wealthy entrepreneurs, and master investors that control systems. Those systems are solving a problem and selling for us that service and that product that is solving that problem, right? And then the revenue that is coming in from those systems, from that operation, the excess of positive cash flow that we're getting from our asset column, we're reinvesting it back into buying more assets in different asset classes. And we buy liabilities too, because at that point we can't have any liability because we make money work hard for us through sound investing. So that's why rule number one of our community is that we work hard to build passive income and make money work hard for us through sound investing. So the only way to build passive income is to focus on the asset column. And that's why we made that rule number one, because that's what the ultra wealthy do. So think about what they do what they do, and then we have the same results like they do. It's just that simple. Success does leave clues, and we can learn from our mentors. So there are many people out there that have great knowledge in money business, right? Just get the mentors that you feel that you align with, that they have done what you want to do, and invest in their financial education and whatever they have going for their communities, right? We encourage everyone to do the due diligence to make sure that you choose the community that you want to be part of and stick with one, right? Here at Master Investor, we are the authentic brand of money, business, and investing because we keep it real. We keep it 100% with the ultra wealthy mindset. We have no bias we just grab the entire mindset of the ultra wealthy and the Master Investor's core values. We lay it out on different digital courses, different tools and resources and products that we have inside of our community here at Master Investor, and that we're creating and we're evolving too as well. So we're building this bridge that covers you from going or anyone from the poor mindset, if you will, to the wealthy mindset. And the poor mindset means that we just playing with the old rules of money. So you could have money and have the poor mindset. It has nothing to do with how much money you have, because a lot of people have a lot of money, but they can't make money with that money. That's why they save it on the bank. That's why today savers are losers and the good debtors are winners. Why? Because money is created with debt. The banks make money by lending money. So the economy works with debt. That's why the government is over $17 trillion in debt, because the more they print money, the higher inflation goes, because it works like that. Because money is no longer real money. It's not backed up by gold. 1971, August 15, President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, money became monopoly money, fiat money, paper money, fake money, and just an idea backed up by confidence, a full currency. Today, money is debt. So debt is money, and debt is tax-free. So when we use debt, it's tax-free. That's an advantage of using debt. But the key of using debt is to use that money to buy assets that produce passive income and capital gains income. Once we master that, then we can tap into, very quickly, we can tap into the velocity, the formula of velocity of cash flow, of positive cash flow, right? That's when we're controlling assets, right? And they bring us the initial capital invested. If we have any of our capital invested in the deal, we bring it back because it's paying us every single month. And we keep control over the asset, right? And if there's any debt on it, we still control that debt and we still collect the positive cash flow, even though we have no money of our own in it. So that means that it's infinite return on investment. Is money for nothing. Literally is money for free because we have no money in it. So that's the power of controlling systems. So the poor don't understand how to control systems because they never gave themselves the opportunity to take a look at the information to build or to acquire the system. We don't have to build the system. The systems are already built for us. All we have to do is click, acquire that system, acquire the other system, put them together to work, and we show you exactly how to do that here inside of our community. We have been doing it in our live streams every single day for everybody to duplicate our steps, to take advantage. And also we have services and products that can help anyone focus on their asset column and build that with sound assets that we control with our companies. Okay, so I encourage everyone to start a company because yes, even if it's a small company that you're starting and you're getting sales from affiliate marketing, it's going to give you an advantage because you have a position yourself in a better tax bracket, on the tax bracket to build wealth. So that means that the money that is coming in, you're going to run it through the business, not through you personally. And when you do that, then you can minimize taxes. You don't have to pay taxes like you would as a person. So in order to build wealth, and a lot of people don't want to hear this because it may offend their ego. And this is a fact, okay? A wealthy person must look poor on paper as an individual. because our wealth is measured on our companies and the assets that we control. We don't want to earn as an employee or self-employed, because that means that we'll be paying the highest in taxes. We want to run everything through our businesses. So a wealthy individual must look poor on paper. Learn how to look poor on paper by only thriving through passive income and capital gains income, meaning that we don't make money unless it's through our passive income and capital gains income. Like, we don't have exchange for a paycheck, our time, or any of that. We have our systems, we control our brands, our companies, right? And with one company, you can run your sales starting out with affiliate marketing, okay? So, and it teaches you a lot of things. I always say you're not an entrepreneur until you start building your own company, until you start taking responsibility and launch your first company. Whether there is one product that you're doing, it doesn't matter. You have to take massive action. You're going to learn a lot through every step along the way. So it's who we become that matters. It's not so much the destination, but how we get there and how we build our character and our leadership throughout that entire journey. So we have to make sure that we have a plan of action, right? And we have to focus on building that asset column every single day so that we can have control over our time now and in the future. Okay, let me go here real quick to the all right, this is what a financial statement in a simple way looks like, right? When you go into our digital course, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, not this one. This one is the 10 Rules of Money. So you get this ebook right here. Okay, and you can hit this button that you see here on the right corner, and it downloads the entire ebook into your smart device as many times as you want, or you can read it through here. Okay, but here I wanted to show you this financial statement, and so you understand. However, when you go into How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On digital course, you'll have the opportunity to download a financial statement on Excel that you will fill it in with your information, with your numbers, okay, so that you know exactly where you are financially today, what type of liabilities we have, the asset column, and we can see how the cash flow is flowing through our financial statement so that we can take control over that, and we can begin to focus on building that asset column, and we can say, hey, are there any liabilities on my liability column that we can turn into assets? Because a lot of times we find people that have liabilities and they can be easily assets in the asset column, right? But they don't see it because they don't have that eye yet. They don't have the mindset yet. So we need to get financial education first so that we can see these opportunities in front of us. And remember, every liability that we have on our liability column is somebody else's asset in their asset column. So that's why sometimes you can turn a liability into an asset, and it's still that other person has that asset in their asset column. It's an asset to us because it's making us money, right? Whenever we're not working. That's only when it's an asset. If it's not doing that, then it's not an asset. So understand the difference between an asset and liability. But look at this financial statement here on screen. Okay, let me make it a little bigger. So it says here, the financial statement of a wealthy person. For example, this is a diagram of what an inside investor is working to do. And remember, we have the cash flow circle, right? In the cash flow circle, we have 4 players, and we all form part of this circle because we all have to deal with money. So either you're an employee, you're a self-employed, you're a business owner, you're an inside investor. On the left side of the cash flow circle, on the left corner, top left corner, you have the E, the employee. On the bottom left, you have the S, the self-employed. And on the right top corner, you have the business owner, the B. And on the right bottom right, you have the I, the inside investor, the master investor, right? And so we want to focus on the right side of the cash flow circle because the business owner simply has systems, control systems. Even when we're not working, those systems are working and we still get paid. through passive income and capital gains income. And then that money is also being utilized to buy additional assets. So we're making that money work hard for us through sound investing. And that's what an inside investor does. So that's where we build wealth, on the right hand side of the cash flow circle. And so here, the financial statement of the wealthy, you look at the income statement. We have the income column, we have the expense column. A lot of people have a job here on the outside, and that's how they get their income. It comes from a job. Now look, this is the statement of a wealthy person. Now we focus on the asset column. Look at the balance sheet. It has the assets and the liabilities, right? And we focus on acquiring assets, right? It doesn't matter the liability column. We can acquire as many liabilities we want as long as we have assets. So we focus on building passive income and capital gains income through sound investing. So your first asset, what is it going to be, right? If you don't have any assets right now, what is it going to be? Do you have any liabilities that you can turn into assets? Or is it going to be a digital product? Is it going to be drop shipping, white label? Or is it going to be affiliate marketing product? How are you going to experience your first sale on autopilot using systems? That's my question for you. We're going to dive into the blog right now. And then let me give you rule number one of. So as you can see the other diagram in the next page. So we have real estate, stocks, notes, intellectual property, etc. Right? And we have, and look at the middle class financial statement. So they have income that comes from a job, right? And it runs like this. The cash flow goes from the income column to the liability column. They have no assets. They have the liabilities, required expenses, because every liability is an expense. So, and then it goes into the expense column, the income, right, that they build that they make from their job, the middle class, and then it flows into somebody else's asset column, right? Because all the liabilities on our liabilities column is always somebody else's asset in their asset column. And then, those liabilities could be mortgage, car payment, credit cards that are used to buy only things that takes money away from them, things that don't produce money to them is not on those credit cards, okay? Because if those credit cards were used to acquire a business or an asset, then those credit cards will be here on the asset column, because that debt will be good debt, and good debt goes hand to hand with assets. But let's look at the poor. See, the poor has a job, right? If they do have one, they get the income through the job, and then they have no liabilities because usually they have no credit, or they just have a low income job. And so they can't really afford any liabilities or any of that because they don't have a high paying job. So their income goes from the income column straight to the expense column, and then the money flows into somebody else's asset column, because all the expenses, right, and liabilities are somebody else's asset column. That's the reality of things. A lot of people think their house is their biggest investment, but unless your house is making you money, if you're renting it out through Airbnb and it's paying the mortgage on its own, and it's also leaving you positive cash flow at the end of all the payments are made every single month, right? Every time you make a payment to a bank, you're also keeping whatever is left over in that's the positive cash flow. Then that would be good debt. That would be an asset. But if you're living in your house and you're paying that mortgage because you're working hard at a job and you have to get up every morning to pay for that, to work hard through a job, then that is a liability. That house is not an asset, even though it may be going up in value due to inflation that we're going through right now. That means nothing, okay? However, if you turn that around and you rent that through Airbnb, you get out of there, and maybe you have equity in the house, you pull the equity out, and then you use that equity to put down on another house, and then that other house, you still turn it into an Airbnb. So now you have two houses, and those two houses are in the asset column for you because they're making you money. Okay, let's look at rule number one. That's what I want to show you here of money. We have 10 new rules of money. I'm going to give you one right now, and then we dive into the blog. Rule number one, work to build and acquire assets that produce passive income. Make money work hard. It does not take money to make passive income. It takes financial knowledge, because we said it earlier. A lot of people with money, but they don't know how to make money work hard for them. That's why they save the money in the bank. And if they try to make money with that money, they're gambling. They usually give it to somebody else that they use that money to gamble in the market for them. And those people that are gambling their money for them, they're not even making money through passive income or capital gains income. They're making money through commissions by having their clients' money invested in the market. So just take control over your finances. Get financial education so that you know what to do with your money. You don't have to give it to anyone else. Okay, you can build your own brand. You can build a product. You can acquire a white label product from China. You can do drop shipping. You don't need to touch the product. All you need to do is create a website. And if you don't want to create a website, then do affiliate marketing and send leads to other people's websites and get commissions over and over again just by having systems, creating leads and sales for you on autopilot. So rule number 1, work to build and acquire assets that produce passive income. Make money, work hard. It does not take money to make passive income. It takes financial knowledge. The way we make money is key into how wealthy we will be with it. The ultra wealthy knows how to build wealth through cash flow and assets. All right, so let's dive into the blog and we'll come back. I'll give you another rule by the end of the day. But that volume right there, it really gives you the foundation that we're looking for to build true wealth. So make sure you get it. I appreciate you being here again and supporting Master Investor. Keep a Master Investor working by investing in your financial education. With us here at Master Investor, we give you the rules and the tools that you need to succeed in entrepreneurship, to be able to take massive action, right? The knowledge that we have here is unique, and we're putting our products together with care. We truly believe that the more we empower our people and the more authentic we are with the products that we have, meaning that we're copying exactly what the ultra wealthy are doing and we're putting it on products, then it's going to automatically empower anybody that touches any of the products that we have here. And they speak for themselves, okay? So make sure you get in our digital courses, get our ebooks, and give us some feedback as well, because it helps us. And we're also adding an affiliate program into our products so that anyone that refers any of our products to anyone on their network will get a commission as well over and over again. So I appreciate you being part of our community here at Master Investor, okay? So remember, today is February 12, 2024. If you want to see this article, subscribe to our newsletter, or if you want to get it via PDF, then send us a email with today's date and the name of the title, which is Building Our Asset Column, Diversifying Assets for Excess Positive Cash Flow, aka Passive Income. Mastering the art of acquiring cash flow and assets. Golden rule: focus on the asset column rather than the income column. Once we successfully begin to acquire and build sound assets, then the passive income and capital gains income flows into our income column. A lot of people focus on the income column and they can only make money through a job, so they can never really have control over their time, and also their future runs away from them because they're promising that they're going to be working for that company for a long time. So they're really stuck, right? So you want to master money. And even if you love your job, you want to still have that money coming in through assets, because when you're ready to leave that job, when you're ready to go and be free and have, the time, have the things that you want out of life, right? You want to manifest all your dreams. Maybe, okay, you did that job for a certain amount of time, you're ready to go. Then you have those assets working for you. So it's never, it's never too late to start investing. And it's also a great idea to get started regardless of your position right now. So if you have a great practice, if you have a great job and you have money, then that means at least you have something to invest into building your financial education and also self-development, bringing out the best person out of who you are, right? We do that through leadership. So focus on the asset column. And it goes hand to hand with our rule number 1 of the 10 new rules of money, right? Which is focus and work to build the acquire assets that produce passive income and capital gains income. And those assets have to be on our asset column. So in the quest for financial freedom and stability, one strategy stands out as cornerstone, building our asset column. An asset column comprises various investments and income generated vehicles that work together to produce positive cash flow, aka passive income. In 2024, as the digital landscape continues to evolve, there are countless opportunities to diversify our asset column and create multiple streams of passive income. Let's explore some key assets to focus on for achieving excess positive cash flow. One, real estate investments. Real estate has long been a favorite among investors seeking passive income, whether it is rental properties, real estate investment trust, or real estate crowdfunding platforms. Investing in property can provide steady rental income and appreciation over time. With the rise of digital platforms, investing in real estate has become more accessible, allowing individuals to own a fraction of a property or invest in properties located anywhere in the world. But I still truly believe that we should start even with our own real estate, commercial real estate. So if you have the opportunity to be an active investor rather than be a passive investor, because now if you're giving money to this crowdfunding, all you're doing is giving your money. You're not learning how to raise capital, which that's the job number one of a wealthy entrepreneur. So I mean, even those opportunities are there. I mention them, but I don't recommend them, right? I recommend everyone to be an active investor, meaning that you are actively investing in building the asset column, where there's one product that you're building digitally, where there's something that you're paying overseas to then you're going to package it, whatever. But you're controlling that asset 100%. We're not giving our money away, okay? So again, just focus on controlling your money. I just put this because it's just the information that you find out there, some of it. And so I want to be relevant to everything that is out there, but I still encourage people to start their own company. And if you can get your own real estate property and turn that into an Airbnb, or you can get maybe already a 12-unit apartment or 18-unit, or maybe even start with 4-unit apartment, right? Something that is already making money, you can find that and then acquire that asset, right? And control it rather than give your money away and be a passive investor, because a passive investor will not make you a master investor. Not at all. It goes against our core values, because a master investor has 3 E's. Number 1, financial education. Number 2, financial experience, and then financial experience. And number 3, excess of cash flow, meaning that we're actively taking our financial education, right, and turn it into knowledge by applying it. So that's how we get our experience. We're actively investing, right, that financial knowledge. And then we have excess of cash flow because we're getting the results. We're getting passive income and capital gains income. So, giving money away to crowdfunding and other companies out there telling people to give their money because they're raising money, then basically they're taking the power away from you to become a master investor. And maybe some people need that. I'm not saying, hey, if you need that type of investment that you can just don't worry about anything, then that's fine. Maybe that's what you need. It's just who is the person, right? Here at Master Investor, we're building true leaders, wealth entrepreneurs, and master investors. Number 2, stocks and dividend paying equities. Investing in stocks, in particular dividend paying equities, is another effective way to build our asset column. Dividend stocks distribute a portion of the company's profits to shareholders on a regular basis, providing a steady stream of passive income. By reinvesting dividends and focusing on companies with a history of consistent dividend payments and growth, investors can build a portfolio that generates excess positive of cash flow over time. And we also have another strategy inside of our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, where we explain how to create cash flow with stocks, okay, by doing certain things that are available in front of us when we get a stock. So we can, put an option. We can also rent that stock, and we can create positive cash flow over and over again. So focus on just building the assets, right, that you control with your companies in different asset classes. And there are 5 asset classes. We talk about it. Number 1, real estate. Number 2, business. Number 3, crypto. Number 4, paper asset. Number 5, commodities. Number 3 here, digital assets and intellectual property. In the digital age, digital assets and intellectual property have emerged as a valuable source of passive income. Whether it is investing in cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, or acquiring royalties from creative works, there are numerous opportunities to capitalize on digital assets. Investing in domain names, websites, and online businesses can also give us passive income through advertising revenue, affiliate marketing, and product sales. Number 4, peer-to-peer lending and debt investments. Peer-to-peer, peer-to-peer lending platforms connect borrowers with individuals or with investors, right? And that are individuals allowing us to earn an interest on loans provided to others. And so when we have passive income, we have excess of cash flow coming in, then we can turn around, because the job number one of a master investor is to make money work hard. So we need to look for places where we can put our money to work. While there are risks involved, such as the possibility of default by borrowers, many investors find P2P lending to be a lucrative way to diversify our asset column and generate passive income. Do your due diligence at all times, okay? We have to take responsibility of everything that we do. That's why here at Master Investor, we give you the tools, the knowledge, the mindset, and you need to do the due diligence before you invest in any of the asset classes, okay? So that you take responsibility for everything. Business ownership and entrepreneurship. Owning and operating a business can be one of the most rewarding ways to build our asset column and create passive income. Whether it is traditional brick and mortar business or an online venture, entrepreneurship offers the opportunity to generate income while leveraging our skills, expertise, and creativity. By automating processes, delegating tasks, and focusing on scalable business models, we can create a business that generates excess of positive cash flow, aka passive income, over time. Building our asset column with diverse assets is essential for achieving financial independence and long-term wealth accumulation. In conclusion, by focusing on assets that generate passive income, we can create multiple streams of income that provide stability and total freedom for the future. Whether it's real estate investments, dividend-paying stocks, digital assets, entrepreneurship, or any other asset class, there are countless opportunities to build our asset column and achieve financial freedom in 2024 and beyond. The world is ours when we have the financial education, we have the right team around us, we have the right mentors, the right community. So let me know what you think of today's talk. If what you learned, give me some feedback. Give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed the information that we share, and share the content, right? That's how we turn something into a treasure. When it's something that is really good and we share it with others, it becomes a treasure. So take massive action. I invite you to read our ebooks and get inside of our digital courses. We have opportunities to build passive income and capital gains income by first investing in our financial education. We can see those opportunities in front of us, okay? So start building your company, start building the asset column. That's my encouragement to all of us here. And of course, work on the 4 pillars of an extraordinary life: health, wealth, love, and happiness. Go to our website, click the link in the description somewhere around this video, and get into our digital course. We have how to build cash flow with the internet available right now. We have the 10 new rules of money and how to invest in crypto to build wealth. You can find those ebooks on Kindle if you want to read them there. But if you go to our website, you will have a digital course that will comes with each ebook. And each ebook and digital course has additional assets, tools, resources. So take advantage, because we are also adding more assets, and you will always be grandfathered in regardless of that price going up. Okay, so it's just a great investment for your financial education, and it's going to give you the tools, the mindset, the core values, and everything that we need to build true wealth. Okay, remember, our mission here at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple. We look at opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. I encourage you to start investing. Read something every day that makes you smarter than you were yesterday. Okay, it doesn't take you much. It could be 8 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 5 minutes. Something that expands your vocabulary. Work on your health. Work on doing at least 15 minutes per day of exercise. Eat healthy, right? Take care of yourself. Be gentle. We have a temple. We have to take care of ourselves. A lot of people take care of external things more than they do themselves. And we need to take care of our health, our happiness, and our love life. And we do that by contributing something great to the humanity. That's how we get love, and that's how we fulfill happiness in ourselves, is when we contribute and when we're helping other people's lives become better. When we do that, and when we're doing that successfully through businesses, then we're definitely creating that happiness and that light that we all need, that force of life, right? We have that coming in through us because we're satisfied that we're helping other people. So, focus on solving other people's problems. That's my message for you today, and focus on that asset column, because when you think of other people's problems and you can solve them through a system of systems, right? And the systems are already created for us. So you don't need to create the systems. You don't need to have skills in how to do coding and technical skills, none of that. Okay. Remember, as a business owner, as a wealthy entrepreneur, as a master investor, we are generalists and we hire specialists, right? Meaning that we know a little bit about everything. That's what a generalist is. We're not specialized on anything, but the only thing that we specialize on is to make money work hard for us and to work to build passive income. That's the only thing we specialize on. But other than that, we keep everything very general. We know just a little bit of everything so that we can delegate, we can talk to the right group of people, and we can get things done through delegation, through automation, AI. Today, we can actually don't even have to have a lot of employees. We don't even have to have employees to run a business at all, because we can utilize other people's team. So if we're doing affiliate marketing, they're going to take care of the customer's needs. All we're doing is connecting the customer with that sales page. That's it. So we don't take care of that customer service if they have a problem with the product. And so it's so easy now to make ourselves wealthy and to create a successful life. Easier than ever, and accomplish all the things that we ever wanted, right, in life. The nicest things. If you want luxury, if you want to accomplish a certain dream that you always wanted to do, is right here in our hands. We have the tools. Tap into our inner circle. Take massive action. What is the next course that you're going to build? If you haven't built a course, what is going to be your first course? You have any skill that you can share with the world. Can we package it into an ebook? Can we turn that into a video tutorial? Okay, so start thinking about that, and then let me know in the comment section what you think of the video. I'll see you on the next live stream. I'm going to go have some dinner, work out as well, and I'll be doing a live stream later. So you can join me, tune in, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you next time. I appreciate you being here. Remember that 2 types of debt, good debt and bad debt. Good debt makes us wealthy, and bad debt just takes money away from us. It could be something that we like to have, but we need to first focus on that asset column, and good debt goes hand to hand with the asset column. So it's the debt that we use to buy assets. So we need to focus on buying assets and acquiring assets, right? Because some assets already exist. Some assets, all we have to do is buy them. Some assets we can build from scratch. So the point is that we need to start investing and focusing on the asset column, because that is the only way to create total freedom and true wealth. Bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now.